Hey you guys, it's Lloyd from Gunshots. I'm at the Northern Shooting Show. This is day 2, and I'm here with Paul Lincoln from Plugzz. You guys are a northern business that do hearing protection.
That's right, yep. We're based out of Redcar, near Middlesbrough, if people are not too sure where we are. Plugzz sort of stemmed out from a background of working in the NHS. Right. I was the first lab technician making earpieces, started that over 30 years ago. And then we started doing hearing protection purely through people wanting our products, basically. And then it started. We started Plugzz about 11 years ago. Now we sponsor some of the GB shooting team, including Amber Hill. But we also provide it to our local police forces. The NHS is one of our big customers for hearing aid side. But yeah, we're doing really quite well and happy with what we do. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah. I mean, I've been shooting since I was 14. If I hadn't been wearing hearing protection, I'd be deaf as a post by now. So it's something that's really, really important. And I do see a lot of shooters shooting without hearing protection. And every time I do it gives me a bit of a cringe. Yes. I've had sort of over-the-ear disposables. I've now got a set of moulded plugs myself. They're fantastic. I have the ProFlex Digital. They are obviously an active insert with an amplifier. Great. I love them. Tell me about the products that you do. I mean, you've got a fair range, haven't you?
Yeah. We basically, for the shooting side, we have like three range options. We have sort of passive plugs varying from what we class as like a block, which is just designed to cut out as much noise as we possibly can, up to the Sens Premier range. And we were fortunate at the beginning of the year to launch the new DX5 on behalf of Sens, which is the next generation of amplifier circuitry. It talks to you, it speaks to you, but the only thing it doesn't do is put the dishwasher on. But it's a clever bit of kit. Yeah. So, but what we basically do is speak to the individual, find out what their requirements are. And a lot of it boils down to cost, what they can afford, and we like to think we've got something in everybody's kind of price range, what they can go for.
So tell me about the process of actually getting a set done.
Process, first thing we ever do is check people's ears. It sounds silly, but we look for maybe excessive amount of earwax, maybe the start of an infection you're not quite aware of. If we look in someone's ears and we're not happy what we see, we won't touch them. It's a safety aspect. If we can't see the eardrum, we won't touch the ear. If they've got a lot of wax, wrong place, it's too dangerous. Sure. If it's okay to do it, we put a little foam block down on a little bit of cotton. That acts as a stopper for the material. Once that's securely in place, we backfill with a silicone type material. That takes a couple of minutes to set. Once that's nice and dry, we remove that from the ear, and then basically we can make any of our products up from there, whether it's for the shooting side, for motorcyclists, for swimmers. Big market at the moment for us is sleeping. A lot of people have custom sleep plugs now. But yeah, we make bespoke items up for the individual, their own requirements.
And you can have any colour you want, I guess, in terms of the material, the silicone material?
Yeah, just about. Yeah, some people go for something like nice and discreet. Some people like it nice and bright, so they're out shooting, dropping in the grass. They're going to be able to see it. Sure. Yeah, but that's all within the product range. What we do is colour choice, and that helps being a bit more bespoke to the individual and what they want. Yeah.
And price range from to?
Price range, your normal price is looking somewhere around £50. That's like a starting price. Up to the new DX5, which comes in at just under £700. So there's a big price range, yeah. And the way we look at it, it's horses for courses. It's
something to suit every pocket.
Exactly, yes, yeah. And we've got products in all of that kind of price range in between. And we just talk to the individual, which is most importantly, find out what their requirements are. And then we make a decision, and the customer makes a decision on that, basically, yeah.
So how do we get hold of you? I want to get myself a sim.
You can either come along to see us at a show like this, where sometimes we have special offers and show prices going on, which is sometimes a good, easy place to see you. You can either pop up to see us at Redcar. We've got an office and we try and accommodate most people in there. Or we can generally get impressions done locally to where people live or where they work. People just drop us a line or drop us an email with contact details on. We'll find out where the best place to get them done at an appropriate price. They pay to get that part of it done, but once they've got the castings done, they pop it in the post to us. We have a chat about colours again and the products, and then we make the product up for them, and then we post it back onto them. Turnaround times around about 3 weeks.
Okay. And your website?
Website www.plugzz.co.uk.
With 2 Zs?
2 Zs, yes, most importantly, yes. Yeah.
All right, Paul, thanks very much, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.